It's the final percent. The final percent.
All right, welcome back for an exciting episode of the Final Percent podcast. This episode, I was going to do these kinds of episodes a little closer to the summit, but I feel like it is very appropriate. I shared with you in the last podcast the idea of unbreakable. And I know that I've been doing daily podcasts, and check this out, I missed yesterday. So this is going to be an exciting day. We are going to do a double header today. I am going to release 2 podcasts just because, why not? I am excited because I got to, check this out, take my dad home yesterday. He got discharged because he's a freaking champion. Again, yes, this guy ran himself over. This guy had a heart attack, has bruises all over his body, broken feet, and he's good enough to go home. He's got some, there's a road to hoe for sure, but he prevailed. And the thing that I want to, apparently I'm also going through puberty, this just in. But the thing that I want to talk about today is, what does it look like when you prevail? And the other thing, guys, when you ask God for help, when you say, hey, I really need some help, can you show up for me, can you do this? Don't forget to say thank you. I prayed for my dad, God showed up. It is what it is, and I need to say thank you for showing up for me. It means the world. It's amazing what mortality will bring to you. But when I started the idea of the motivation, we've called it the motivational album. We've called it the life album. We've kind of settled on an album of inspiration and motivation. And so what I want to talk about is the very first song was the song Prevail. And that's what my dad did. That's what our family did. That's what we were able to transcend and just be able to kind of take the next step, if you will, in stress, in family. I mean, my mom and dad finally have agreed that their life is different. Things need to change. There is a new era upon us, but we had to prevail that last part so that we could get to this part. And early on when we started this album, COVID had just hit, and I was going, oh my God, what am I going to do? Everything is different. Everything is scary. And my buddy Drew dropped off a song for me, and he said, hey, I think that this could be cool. Why don't you check it out? I didn't look at it. And what people don't know is I was talking to my wife, and I said, how are we going to make it through this? How are we going to prevail? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? But the crazy thing is that word prevail kept showing up. How does it happen? We must prevail. We must prevail. We must prevail. How do I prevail? And I looked at the song because I hadn't looked at it yet, and I think it was a couple days later. I looked at the song that my buddy Drew had dropped off, and it was just the music, and it said prevail. It said prevail. And I was thinking, was he in my head? Did I talk to him about this? Where did this come from? And apparently, because he has an incredible story himself, he used to say the word prevail anytime something bad would happen. So I don't know if I was feeding off of his energy in the moment. He was feeding off mine, combination of both. But the thing is he dropped off that song, and I wrote the lyrics to the song and sang the song. And it is called, man, what is going on with my voice, right? And it is called Prevail. It is called Prevail. And it is so important for people to understand that we get these opportunities in our life. We get these opportunities to take a step forward when life challenges us. Remember, all of the bottom of a mountain is where all the growth is, right? So I'm going through a valley very much, and Prevail happens. But it was the seed that started the biggest part of our conference. And it now we have an album that I think is going to have 12 or 13 songs, and all of them are one word. And they're meant to be a season of your life. When did you have to prevail? Or when you're trying to prevail, it's the soundtrack of your life. And I wanted to bring music and motivation together because we have been lacking in it. Religion has dominated music and message, and, we are creative creatures and we love music. And so that's where this comes from. This is why I wrote this, the lyrics of this song, and sang the song and performed the song, and my buddy did the music, and we mixed it and everything. But as I was able to go get my dad, when my mom called me, I have all those conversations with her and the doctors. Are you sure that he needs to be going home right now? Are you sure this is a good idea? I don't know if this is maybe the best idea that you've ever had, but they assured us that he is ready. And boy, if you had a conversation with my dad, he was ready. He wanted out. He felt like he was in jail there, and he wanted to get home. He wanted to start his new life. My mom and him were able to have all those breakthrough conversations. My dad's going to stop drinking. And, that's been something. Maybe he had a few too many adult beverages in his life. But he's making these profound shifts because it is the right time. And he is going to prevail. He is going to prevail against all odds. He is going to prevail against what the societal norm tells him, because you've had a heart attack now, you have broken feet, and maybe a broken hip, and all these things, the bruises all over the body. You're an invalid, you're going to have a walker, you're going to this. No, he's going to prevail. He's going to transcend the circumstance. One of my good friends used to say all the time, vision over circumstance. Have a vision and let it help you transcend and pull you out of your circumstance. And so with that being said, I want to get to show you guys this song. This is going to be the first time I have shared this song in a public forum, and it's going to be the only place that you can hear this song until we release it in all streaming platforms. And we're going to release the whole album very soon, probably 3 weeks, maybe. I think it's coming out in 3 weeks. Oh gosh, that's scary. But this song is Prevail, and it helped me through. And just to give you guys an idea, a sense of what's going on here, the lyrics when it starts out says, "Came like a thief in the night, without warning or sight." And those are talking about the thoughts and the doubts and the things that tell you you cannot do that, you should not give that, you have to give up, you have to capitulate to what life is telling you what you should do and who you should be. Without warning or sight. They just show up and they take and rob us of our power. And throughout the song, I talk about, I must prevail. I don't want to do the who am I? They're asking these questions. Who am I? Why am I? What am I supposed to do? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm not feeling good. These are all lyrics of the song. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm not feeling good. How many times have you looked at yourself in the mirror, or you've thought to yourself, man, I should have done this. I could have done this. Oh man, I'm not feeling good about my decisions, my relationships, where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I am. And then the spiral starts. The spiral takes you down. But you will prevail. You will transcend. One step at a time, just one step in front of the other, one day at a time. You have so much left to do, so much left to be. And I'm telling you right now, if you're listening to this, the world needs you. You were not an accident. You were not made by accident. There are some very specific things that it took to make you. But you're here for a purpose, and I want to give you the encouragement to rise to the challenge, take a chance on yourself, and go the final percent so that you can prevail in whatever you're going through, wherever you're at. And it could be financial, it could be in a relationship, it could be spiritual. I don't know what you're going through. I just want you to know, if you keep going, become a perseverance expert, and you will prevail. So without further ado, here is the premiere of this song, Prevail.
came like a thief in the night, without warning or sign. Who am I? Why am I? What am I supposed to do? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, I'm not feeling good. When my mind acts up and I don't know who to be, go this way, that way, ain't feeling strong, 'cause the days and nights are so damn long. And I take one more step, and I take one more breath. I've got so much more to give, and so much life to live. I will prevail, I will set sail. Can you feel the life building inside? We must prevail. I must, you must, we must. We gotta, we will, we need to prevail. Yeah. I will prevail, prevail, prevail. I'll prevail. I came too far to give up now. Just look in my eyes and see. I have dreams, you see, I still have yet to achieve. So when I'm tired, I push through. When I'm discouraged, I push through. Been fighting, struggling, oh my God, I've been wondering why do I have to fight so damn hard? Day in, day out, my ups, my downs, I pull myself up, 'cause I know I have it in me. So I'm gonna fight day in, day out, I'm gonna ride through ups and downs, 'cause life happens for you, not to you. Can't steal my spirit. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I will prevail through thick and thin. I will prevail. I will prevail. I will set sail. Can you feel the life building inside? We must prevail. I must, you must, we must. We gotta, we will, we need to prevail. Yeah. I will prevail, prevail, prevail. I'll prevail. I came too far to give up now. Just look in my eyes and see. I have dreams, you see, I still have yet to achieve. So when I'm tired, I push through. When I'm discouraged, I push through. A victim of circumstance? Not me, not you. We were meant to be our destiny. We were meant to see our destiny. We were meant to experience life, love life, live life. So when life gets you down and it starts beating upon you and you feel like you can't take another step, you feel like you can't go another day, I need you to remember this word, prevail. Overcoming against all odds, overcoming what you thought was impossible and becoming the greatest version of you. Prevail! I need you to say it with me.